Alright, so we're going to make a DIY fish trap, which I'm going to use to catch my red corris wrasse. And this is what you guys are going to need. You're going to need a pair of scissors, a razor blade, and a 2-liter bottle. Now, it depends on the size of your tank and the size of the fish you're trying to catch. For my tank, I'm actually going to use a smaller 1-liter bottle, which you can get at most gas stations. The only thing is, just for the point of making this video, I'm going to use a 2-liter bottle because it's bigger and easier to show. Now, before you use a 2-liter bottle, obviously you're going to want to wash it out really good. You know, just hot water, pour it out, you know, wash it around, pour it out several times so it gets rid of that Coke smell. I have almost like that Coke smell, and I really like the Coke bottles because of the shape they have. They have more of like a graduated neck down, which can help out later on. Alright, so first things first is you're going to take the label off. Just kind of peel that off. Alright, so the label's off. If you want, just kind of peel off excess. Like I said, make sure you wash this bottle really good. You don't want any dirt or anything. You don't want anything weird in your aquarium, you know? Alright, so first step, if I can keep this thing in one place, gonna go ahead and open up your razor blade. Now, you're gonna cut this you're gonna cut this twice, and you're pretty much gonna cut it into 2 sections. So you're going to make one cut along here, right as the neck goes up and flattens back out again, right at the top of the bottle. That's where you want to make your cut. So there's actually a line on the Coke bottle, so you can just kind of follow that around. You can either start your incision with the razor blade and then switch to the scissors, or you can keep it the whole time with the razor blade. I find it easy to make a pretty big one and then just come right back with the scissors. I'm going to try to make the cut as even as possible. The loopier it is, the harder it's going to get on you after a while. So you have 2 pieces, this piece and this piece right now. So this piece is actually going to fit inside of here, and if you cut it on that line like I said, just the pressure of it of itself will actually keep it inside like that. Alright, so now, depending on the size of the fish that you're trying to catch, in my case it's going to be a wrasse, so he's really not that thick, he's pretty thin. This depends how large you're going to make this hole. You want it to be obviously a little bit bigger than the fish, but if you make it too big, he's going to be able to get right back out of it easily. So for my wrasse, probably going to want to cut it. Let me wash out this water. So for my wrasse, I'm probably going to want to cut it somewhere right about here. This you're probably going to have to cut the whole thing with the razor blade. Once again, try to keep it as even as you can, but it's going to get a little rough. Alright, so that hole's a little big. Actually, it's not too bad, really. So now, what you're going to do with this is you're going to shove this end back into here like before. It'll actually snug all the way in flush, and then it's going to make a perfect trap like this. So what happens is he comes in, he swims inside, but he won't be able to get back out. Now, what I recommend doing with these traps is the fish isn't just going to jump in here and swim into this. I recommend putting it in a spot where your tank, where, let's say if you have 2 rocks, like right here would be perfect, or a location where that fish you're trying to catch is often in. And what I did with mine is actually opened it up, I filled the bottom with sand, and then closed it back up again and just kind of laid it in there, so it kind of looked like the natural tank, and just kind of left it in that corner. It's probably going to take, I recommend leaving it in the tank for a week or 2 just to let them get used to it before you even try putting food inside the tank, inside the trap at all. Obviously they're gonna freak out at first. They're not gonna know what it is. I actually recommend putting it at nighttime. That way when they wake up, is there. And just you gotta let it sit for a while, and then try to feed out of it, and they'll swim in after the food, and they won't come back out. So it takes a little bit of patience, but it's probably gonna work, and I'll post up on the rest of this video if I do catch them or not. All right. Thank you guys. Alrighty, so it worked. I set up the trap last night. I put it in the tank, and today when I got back from class, there was no bait in there or anything. I didn't feed it in there. He just kind of swam in there right in front of my face, and I grabbed it and took it out, and he's in there. Literally took, I don't know, the lights haven't even turned on yet. It's not even 12 o'clock, and he swam right in. So that's the end of the demonic red corris wrasse. So the trap worked really good. I'm super stoked. I'm surprised it went this easy. So I'm gonna bag them up now and take them to the pet store. So it's a pretty good little technique. You guys might want to try it. It worked out awesome for me. So there he is. I got him all in the bag. Trap worked awesome. I'm super stoked. I'm so happy to get this guy out so easy. I thought I was going to tear apart the whole tank, but I didn't. There he is, which I'm super awesome. Taking him over to the pet store now. Gonna give it to the local fish store. Beautiful fish, I won't lie. Definitely one of the most colorful and awesome fish I've ever had. He was just such a menace, and he was getting a little too big for the tank. He was starting to bully everyone else and flip everything else over, and just kind of, when he ate my last peppermint shrimp, I kind of got over it, and I succeeded. There he is. He's out of the tank officially. I'm probably going to replace him with a nice little fairy wrasse or something. Alright guys, later.